not something big.
Right.
Never got.
Wasn't it like a wrist thing? Was it like a knee or an ankle? I don't remember.
I honestly have no idea. We should, you know what we should do is, what are we have open here? Let's go here, let's go here, let's go YouTube, let's go here. Hey, it's us.
Alright. Good thing we don't have the audio playing, I'd be able to hear myself.
Oh my gosh, it's the worst. No.
My show's getting heated. 0 viewers, 0 likes. We're heated.
Alright. Hello, Jacob.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we have to look at today is the trick shot queen.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I want to look at the trick shot queen.
And you have a quarterback going on, a lot of updates going on, and he's making some huge strides. We have the sale. We have my simple conversation, which is I've been talking to kids all week about just get on the list.
Yeah.
There is a list that exists. I am 99% sure. And most people aren't on it. Like coaches have a list. These are the guys that you can put in D1 football.
Right.
These are the guys you can put in D2 football. Whatever it is.
Right.
It's talent. It's time invested with certain coaches.
Uh-huh.
It's financing. It's flat out bribery and paying things off.
Right.
There is a list. Who knows what, who's related to who. And there are certain guys
who
that
does
just
business
can't
with
get
who
on
and who,
it.
you know what I mean?
And the truth is, it's absolutely free to make your own list. I just had this conversation with a guy, right? Say I'm at school and a coach from X college steps by.
Right.
He didn't even call me out of class. And I go up to him and I say, hey coach, you look at my phone for a sec? Yeah, what's that? Look at the tech the Colts use that I built our offense versus our defense that I've been studying, and by that point everybody would be studying. Here's how I built it for your school. If you want to go down the hall, we could actually do it in VR. Do you think you just made your own list?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. You would think. Now,
you would think.
In today's environment, there's still going to be gatekeepers fighting you, but
yeah. I'm the gatekeeper.
You become the key master. What do you want to do, Rico, or you want to see the trick shot queen?
Let's go to the trick shot queen.
Okay,
let's have a fun one before we have to actually do Rico.
Okay. Oh, and Jake.
Yeah.
I feel unfairly. Look at this. This is what you'd be showing on your phone, by the way. I feel that I may have unfairly, at times, limited your ability to maybe accurately describe things the way you see them.
Why is this?
So, because sometimes it's young guys, and you're just trying to help. You're not looking to add more stress.
Oh yeah, no, I am 100% aware. I can read the social.
We're
cues.
adding a segment at the end, which basically is Jake Unfiltered, right?
Unfiltered.
It's at that point you can tell Grandma to turn off the video.
Yeah,
you can
Grandma
stop the
go
video,
home.
and ultimately it's funny, but it's meant to help.
100%.
Right? Tom Brady looks at himself and he doesn't look at, oh, look how great I am.
Right.
He looks at
Exactly.
And we're gonna add it.
All right, let's watch the trick shot queen. Now, the trick shot queen has actually a really good release. I mean,
she's really good.
She has a really good release. She can throw a football.
Ian, you know what I like about her? And
what?
I think she was on America's Got Talent.
Okay.
What I like is
I understand it now.
on her socials, she doesn't hide the fact that she might try 100 times.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't take away
no,
from how good she is or how good she can throw a football, especially.
No, and I think.
What size ball do you think we're looking at that?
a baby.
Yeah, it's definitely a middle school.
But here's the thing: what she does have, that weight transfer is just elite, absolute elite. I mean, nobody.
You are working currently with
Right.
more than one guy that wishes they had this
I mean,
transfer.
there are college guys who don't have as good of a weight transfer as she does. Her weight transfer is really good, which is where her power comes from. And that's why she can be so smooth with her upper body and just release the football, is because of how much power she creates.
She has zero arm pain.
No arm pain. She could throw this ball all day, and that's why she's able to take 100 trick shots in a day and never be hurt. Just really smooth, you know. Like I mean, honestly, for you know, somebody like her, this is as good as it gets.
Yeah, it's really good. I saw it. I had to send it to you immediately.
Man, she's incredible. I'm
Well,
totally
I always talk about the car crash where you don't roll into the stop, you stop into the stop.
Right.
And then
actually, that's what we were talking about with my quarterback today.
that momentum shoots you out the front window.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the football. She has that.
Oh yeah.
But it looks so smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Really good.
Smooth. I'm assuming she made it.
She made one of them.
Oh, so this is just a random throw?
You know, it's funny, when I made this clip, I thought people will want to see the end, and I cut it off, but
nobody wants to see the end.
But she made it.
Yeah, it's her bid. Anyway,
yeah, it's her. Go watch it on Queen Trick Shot Queen.
I don't even know. Like, but if I had to give her a score.
Oh, is she going on the list?
Get
out of here! Wait! Now,
I wasn't going to put on the list, but if I had to give her a score.
We don't have game film.
No, we don't have game film. But here's the thing: if you could structure the perfect offense for her.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm talking like full house with like 3 routes. How far up the ladder could she have success? I argue she could dominate youth football just sitting in the pocket and throwing the ball.
Right.
Youth football, she would absolutely dominate.
What year do you think she graduated? I think she graduated like 2002.
That's probably good.
We're guessing.
Just put a question mark.
So yes,
she could dominate youth football. So clearly she's higher than a 4 or 3.
We're assuming that you're protecting her.
Right. I'm assuming the offense is catered to her.
Because I don't think she's gonna take a bunch of hits.
She doesn't have to run to the sideline, and she delivers the ball quickly, like we're running air raid.
Okay.
Do you think she could play JV football?
Yeah, definitely.
I think she could start on JV.
Yes, she could definitely start on JV. I've seen high school quarterbacks that were worse.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to call this right now. I think that she is an average high school.
A 5?
I think she's an average high school quarterback.
A 5 is kind of crazy.
You're saying average high school quarterback. Have you seen high school quarterbacks?
Yes, I have. But is she
some are great. And that 8th grade class is unreal. I just had this conversation.
You're average?
Wait. I had a conversation with a coach last night. And he was like, we were talking about a Division III school, and he said, you have to understand, their quarterbacks are unreal. And I said, dude, I just went through the class of 2029.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks 5 years ago, all over high school, were not the class of 29 right now.
Yeah, no, it's the truth.
Remember Church? Like, these guys are better than Church.
Yeah.
And he was praised and went to D1 and went
Church,
all of that.
I know, I'm well aware. I'm 100%.
So while we look at guys who are great all the time, I drive around and look at your average high school quarterback.
Yeah.
They're not good at all.
Yeah, I that's true. But you have to factor in this is a quarterback score. This isn't just a throw score. You know what I mean?
Average,
the throw is factored in.
High school.
Heavily factored in.
Well, you don't think she can hand off?
Oh, she can hand off. I'm not saying she can't hand off.
Right, and then just make the throws that she has to make?
So
if she was the quarterback for North Branch, I honestly believe that North Branch would have been in a better position the last
No. North Branch, they run the quarterback way more than they do their tailback. I mean, they run buck sweep and then they run their quarterback. Like that's their offense.
I'm just gonna shut up because I already called my piece.
Yeah, but that North Branch take was just ridiculous.
What?
And do you see with the stuff that how quick they have to do those turn around and hand the ball up?
Have you seen her?
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
see her,
wait,
but
wait.
she has to do that all game.
You play for Emily City, right?
Uh-huh.
North Branch is coming in with her at quarterback, and I'm not even saying stop your quarterback runs. You gonna have a great day? Are you gonna be excited?
All right, whatever. Go back to scores.
No, I'll sit
I
right
think
here.
that's a.
I'll
No,
sit
go
right
back. I
here.
have to score.
You can score, but if you're talking, we can watch her.
I'm ready. Her realistic score. 3.6.
And what was a JV quarterback?
A 4. A JV starter is a 4.
You put her under a JV starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Guys that can't even run a power pass and throw it to the flat.
But yeah, JV quarterbacks can do that. That's the only thing they can do.
That's the only thing they do.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Roll and hit the guy in front of us.
I think
So you think she's below that?
No, I don't think she's below that. I think that's where she's at. I think a 4 is a JV quarterback. Didn't we establish like 4 was a good JV quarterback? Oh, a JV starter's a 4. Okay, give her a 4. Give her a 4. 4 is a good place for her. That's my final answer.
Okay, so we're not that.
But if she
apart.
can punt.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I guarantee you.
Is there a video of her punting?
Hold on, real quick. Instagram. Search. Trick shot queen.
If there's a video of her punting, I will give her a 4.5.
Trick shot couple. I can't spell trick. Trick shot. Queen.
Oh, yeah, let's see it. There's no post yet.
That's not it. Where is she?
Where did
Wait,
we?
wait. Amanda.
Alright.
Amanda Rose. If this will copy, she gets her real name over there. Control C.
How do you pronounce that last name?
Amanda Rose Beturcher.
Baturcher?
Yes.
Alright.
This is adding footballs. This is hitting with a baseball bat on TV, throwing footballs. Okay, wait. So I gotta ask you a question.
What?
So a kid elevated his score with a picture.
Sandlot MLB Prides. What's up, man? Were you on the stream before? I think I've seen you before. Hey, Sandlot MLB Prides, dude. If you have any highlight tape of yourself playing any sport or anything like that, we will react to. We've reacted to YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Okay. So
Wow.
This is better.
She has a great weight transfer.
yeah, this is better than the play.
Dude, this is great content. This is great content. She goes, I understand it now. And then you know what that is?
No.
You know what that's from?
No, I have no idea.
Go, hold on, go. We gotta.
I've heard her say it before though.
It's like a thing. Like it's like a whole thing. Like there's a guy who like practices shooting. And he like doesn't miss. And like he'll do this like thing of shooting. Like he'll miss twice, and they'll be like, I understand it now, and then he'll make it like 10 times in a row.
Well, she does that. I've seen her do it. I've studied her.
It's like a whole meme. Like people go on like when they play real basketball, like they'll like miss and they'll be like, I understand it now. And they shoot it. Like apparently like boosts your shot making.
Look at this. She threw it over the house into a net. Or she tried to at least.
Whoa, look at all those balls.
Well, she got to add 1 ball a day.
Oh, really?
So day 1,
right.
basketball hoop behind the house. She threw 1 ball and missed pretty bad.
How does she know if she makes it?
She's got a camera and a person set up back there.
Oh, really?
So day 2, she got to throw 2 balls. That's definitely a junior ball.
She's got a cannon. Look at that run up.
Wait, did she hurt her back? Wait.
Is that gonna affect the score?
Well, durability is what's really.
All right, what are we doing here? Let's move on.
I do want to get this lined up a little bit.
Yeah, but she's maxing out and trying to get serious air.
That's true.
So.
Okay, that was fun.
That Tim Lincecum? All right. Now we need to talk about Rico.
Remember I tried to get you to throw it?
Can you stop clicking that?
We did the dead.
Just click the full screen view. I don't know why you love the theater view so much.
Okay.
That guy just got hurt.
Was that Coach O?
I don't know.
Did you see him? He's so mad.
Alright, here we go. Okay, Rico Marble.
Okay, so
This is the greatest arm I've seen in person.
Jake, 5 years ago, I was at a quarterback, five, six guys in the field just throwing. And I was leaving, I was going to go to Walmart and do some shopping or something. And I
Yeah.
was walking away from the field, and I looked over my shoulder, and I saw a guy throw a football. And I dropped my keys, I dropped my little snacky snack, I turned around, I went to the field, went right to the sideline, and I just stood there for the next hour and a half watching this guy throw a football. I remember that time he threw the football and he screwed up and it went like it was a terrible duck, like
Yeah.
sideways
Yeah.
duck,
Yeah.
and it had the most velocity
You've ever seen a quacker have?
I've ever seen anything in my life.
I have been very up close with this guy throwing the ball, and it's incredible. I mean, it's legitimately incredible. Which makes you wonder what it's like to see an NFL guy throw the ball.
I told the receiver yesterday he needs to go throw with him, and I said, although heads up, I would not want to catch the ball from him.
Yeah.
You know, Jim Harbaugh.
He just whips. It just whips around. I will never, ever, 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 ever pick on this guy's mechanics.
If you have time, come on. Can I get a coffee? I've seen his dad throw. His dad has a cannon.
The only thing, if I had to, like, if a gun to my head, I had to pick something about his throw that I didn't like,
Right.
it would kind of be the way his base is really flat-footed. It like gun to my head, like I had to pick something.
His bases.
Right, like I just don't like how he kind of just sits on his back, like his whole foot
Right.
on both his feet. But I mean, if he likes it, it works for him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna absolutely say anything about it.
I've seen it before. He's very light.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like
I remember him being so light but so heavy-handed. When he threw it.
Yeah, but his feet were just like so soft. Boom, 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 boom.
And he has an absolute cannon. I mean, look at this. This is an easy throw for him, and this is like a 50-yard bomb.
Remember, Andy kept saying like, "Get your foot in the right." I think he was overstriding that day a little bit.
Yeah.
Per Andy.
I mean, look at that. We're 0.001 seconds, and the ball's already traveled from him to here.
They're for my entire life, and
This guy can't even.
dropped it.
This guy can't even catch it.
And oh, that's so terrible. And we for that guy, I feel bad. And we
I mean, he just rips. Look at that. He just rips.
we've seen him in person. God, I just love him so much.
He just has a great arm.
Oh, what I'm saying is, we've seen great quarterbacks, and I really think, at least on film, Brady Edmonds was the only thing on film that we ever
You'd
said.
be like, wow, this is similar.
We said, wow, that's similar. But Jake, I don't get that from a lot of NFL guys.
No, I mean, but I feel like if you saw them up close, you would.
Yeah, even when you see them up close, it looks amazing. And it's kind of like that baseball thing where it's like, wow, the ball just kind of floats in the air with such velocity.
Right.
But this, from his hand to their hand, there's almost nothing like it.
No. But anyway, I mean, he's clearly the best player on the field here. He's better than everybody on both offense and defense, in my opinion.
And we didn't get a chance to do it. I would just like to be able to do in VR and 2D and 3D work that we could, that Colin Parachek tape,
Yeah.
that we could objectively do, I would like him to do the Gruden show.
Yeah, something like that.
Because if he can own the Gruden show, what is there?
No,
Thank you,
there's
Molly.
nothing else left for him. Well, this is a big running back.
Because he can run. Do you see his runs on here?
Oh yeah, he's athletic.
And he might be able to own the Gruden show. I don't know. But I do know that it's not on tape anywhere that I can find.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying.
He's really good. I would never change anything about his throw. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's the best player on the field.
How excited would you be if you were an offensive lineman and this is your quarterback?
Yeah, no, there's just.
Like at any moment on the field, you can go 70 yards. Like it's just crazy.
Let's just look at this.
Did you see that one he had on some tape I was watching that was from one hash to the other, like 80 yards down the
Yeah, I
field?
know what you're talking about. So 9 territory is Drew Lock and Johnny Football, which is really insane level of quarterback.
Okay, can I say that I would rather have Rico if I'm the coach? I would rather have Rico Marble than Johnny Manziel.
You'd be stupid not to pick Johnny Manziel. I feel like you'd be stupid.
I would rather have Rico Marble than Johnny Manziel.
I feel like Johnny Football. If like, are you talking prime Aggies Johnny Football?
Where you start getting me as a coach and as a college coach especially, but Rico is a pro now.
Yeah.
Is Nico.
Nico's so good.
Nico's
so
Brady
good.
Edmonds, although Brady's about to prove it at Ohio State.
Oh man, Nico is so good. Yeah, you're right. Nico is so good. I don't think Nico. I don't think I can give Rico.
Well, you don't have the tape to prove it. Is
Right.
the problem?
Right.
We have our personal experience.
I mean, you can watch.
tape.
I mean, it's the whole Joe Milton thing.
Right.
Like Joe Milton would be a 10 on this list if he had the chance to be. You know what I mean?
And even my beloved Dante Moore, you have so much game film at such a high level.
I think I can't give him an 8.
Wait a minute. This isn't even a question for me. I gotta think
Bryce?
something.
Well, you gave Bryce a huge inflated score. You gave Bryce the same score as you gave Nico.
What's Nico?
7.9.
And what is CJ?
CJ is probably a pretty good comparison. I give CJ 7.2.
Hold on, I gotta fix my Bryce. I gotta fix it right now. Hold on. Dante Moore, 8.2.
The only score you can give Bryce is a 7.
I agree. And the trouble, as with so many guys, is that score could be a 10 or it could be Burger King.
In a year.
Yeah, overnight. You don't know.
You never know. It's
Like,
so impossible.
Is he a 20
Yeah.
or is it Olive Garden? I don't know. But we're gonna find out.
Yeah. This score is kind of crazy. 4.9 for JJ Browley. I mean, I gave him our average high school quarterback score, but I feel like if we go back and watch him, we're gonna be like, this guy's like a 6.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Okay. Let's get Rico on the list.
Rico Marble. Right. We'll come back and fill it in. Okay. Oh, what just happened? Why is it so excited to undo things today?
Honestly, I think our Nico score might be a little bit low even.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
I mean, he probably should be an 8 realistically.
Rico Marble.
I think Rico. I mean, he's the exposure away from being an 8, right?
Well, he's a friendly coach.
Away from being an 8.
This is one of those situations where I always say the difference in fighting for a job and having a job, like that confidence that you get to carry, and the whole team knows that you're the guy, and he hasn't had that since high school.
No, I'm with you. I gave him a 7.7. Easily could be an 8 if he was in the right spot. We just don't have the high level film. Like when you watch that tape we just watched, he's the best player on the field, and it's not even close. And granted, it is a highlight tape, but I'm sure if you watched a game, you would also be aware of it.
Oh, did I mention that Rico always performs, and so does American Radon?
Oh yeah.
This is a real thing. Radon in houses hurts and kills people, and American Radon can fix it, and at the very least, just test. So you can sleep.
You can sleep peacefully.
You can sleep peacefully.
You're not worried about.
Yeah, get your house tested. I mean, when you sell, you gotta test it. You might as well test it while you're living there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what good is that? You live there for 10 years and you test it, and it's like, oh, the next guy we don't want to kill. So why don't you make sure you don't kill yourself?
Yeah, there you go. That's don't American Radon. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, American Radon. Don't kill yourself. All right. I think that's their tagline. I'm not sure.
Is it?
Yeah, we're gonna get an email.
Yeah.
There's certain guys, and maybe it's not fair because you've met them.
Yeah.
But we fall in love with guys that we haven't met all the time.
Yeah, that's true. We have fallen in love with guys that we haven't met.
And Rico Marble, I have met. If I could give advice to Rico, it's put your Gruden style
Take
knowledge on film.
Justin Arth style.
Yeah.
Do,
Oh,
do a
100%.
Do
Yeah.
a talk.
Yeah. Do Justin Arth.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what everybody's been waiting for. Jake,
Yes.
we're just gonna rapid fire here.
Rapid fire.
This is called Jake Unfiltered.
Oh no. Oh, Grandma got to click off the tape.
So this is time to turn off the tape, appreciate all the positive vibes, and not adding stress to people's life.
Yeah.
This might be when we release tape. It might become like a follow-up tape
Yeah.
to every post. So there's a post,
Yeah, there's a post
and then there's a
the
training
tape.
post, and it's intended to help not add stress. I'm just gonna go down the list. You can pass if you want. A lot of these guys aren't. We haven't watched.
Well,
them.
I don't know how much I'm gonna remember.
Yeah, we haven't watched recently. We can look it up if you need to, but this is not intended to be an hour long.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are we just gonna try and go down the list as much as we can?
Yep.
Okay. So are we starting with Joe Namath?
We're starting with Joe Namath.
I would never change my score. Joe Namath sucks. That's my official. I mean, he's terrible. He can only throw the ball like 40 yards. Like Rico would have been an NFL superstar in the 1960s, and that's the truth.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know if this thing will zoom in over there.
Anybody below Joe Namath on this list? Like, all right, let's go down. Max Simpson, Healy, Austin Kerr, all these guys very similar in skill level to Joe Namath. Not necessarily size and strength, but skill level to Joe Namath. Joe Namath has zero skill, and for that reason, he's a 6.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you this is Jake Unfiltered, probably not brought to you by American Radon. Jake, what's American Radon's tagline?
Don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. Just check for radon. The next guy's going to.
Yeah, go get your check.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is a 10, greatest quarterback I've ever seen.
Kirk Cousins. Oh, wait. This is Jake Unfiltered. You had to pick on Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't think about football enough. If he cared more about football and less about other things.
You think he needs to understand the assignment?
Right. Like you're not a politician or a nobody voted for you, so just play football.
However, let me point out the amount of free media that the man has gotten.
Oh yeah, a lot. No, I'm not hating anything, any business decision he's done.
Right.
But this is a quarterback. Like to be a better quarterback is what I'm saying.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, you're old. I think you're one of the smartest quarterbacks in the world. Your mechanics are super weird. I know you don't want to change them probably, but I mean you could go back to the drawing board if you wanted to. It's probably too late in your career. If I was him, I'd say just cash the check and go home.
I was watching that quarterback show on Netflix, and I was watching Kirk Cousins, and I loved him so much because after practice, you could tell he was going home to do weeks worth of study, and everybody else was going out to eat.
But here's the thing, Kirk loves it. That's why he will never.
Oh yeah, I think he's a big dork.
He loves it. He just loves it. Anyway.
Tyrod Taylor, your beloved Tyrod Taylor.
Freak athlete Tyrod. I think if he was as hard of a worker and as smart as Kirk Cousins, he'd be a 10. And I think that goes for a lot of people on this list at the NFL level.
Teddy Two Gloves, Teddy Bridgewater.
Same story. If he worked as hard and was as smart as Kirk Cousins.
Johnny Manziel.
Exact same story. If he worked as hard and was as smart as Kirk Cousins.
Man, if Johnny Manziel could do it all over again.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker is
your favorite quarterback.
Baker's a 10 out of 10 quarterback. I freaking love Baker. He is so lucky. If he gets lucky one time, he's winning the Super Bowl.
Jake Unfiltered, you got to pick on Baker Mayfield.
I can't pick on him. He's so good. Okay. What can I say bad about Baker?
Commercials?
The only thing I can say bad about Baker is I feel like he can be a distraction in the
clubhouse.
In the clubhouse a little bit. Like he can make the game about himself and not about winning.
I'm gonna skip down because I think the pros are boring to talk about.
All right, where do you want to go?
My beloved Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
And I go to another pro.
Spencer Rattler. He's basically a pro. You just have to do good this season. That's all. I mean, it's the only thing you can say to Spencer. You don't know. I mean, Quinn. Just why do you have to just suck in the big moments, Quinn? Can you just pull it together in the big moments, Quinn? That's the only thing I have to say about
He's obviously awesome, but my story with Quinn Ewers is every time I turn on a Texas game,
you're disappointed.
Game, every time I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Quinn is on TV. I get to watch it.
Right. And then it's just like, I'm 100% with you.
Nico.
I'm so
YMCA.
impressed with Nico. Nico, why did you have to be a lefty? That's the only reason I hate you. You'd be an 8 if you were a righty.
The guy you carried up the hill, Dante Moore.
Nico, where is Dante? He's down here.
Here.
Dante, wait, we need to go to Carson Hurst first.
Oh.
Carson, that score is way too inflated. Realistically, you're like a 6.5. Realistically, maybe almost a 7. I think. I mean, you'll probably just.
But Carson understood the assignment.
But he did.
He was the first guy that we came across.
I think Carson's smart. He's smart enough to be really good. I just think he needed.
He was the first guy that made the correct video.
Right. I think Carson.
And he follows us on Instagram.
Right. I mean, he does a lot of things right.
Yeah,
but,
those are all right.
But that score is just a little inflated.
Yes,
realistically, he's a 6.5.
Dante Moore.
Close to being 7. Dante, I think Dante recently had a realization that he has to be a little bit more than what he is to be great. Obviously, he's great, but I'm saying in order to succeed at Oregon where he is, he can't just kind of mess around in high school like he used to. You know what I mean?
It's going to be, he doesn't even look like the same guy.
No,
it's going to be an interesting year. It's the same as we said with Bryce. You're going to find out real quick.
What happens? It's I can't really say much about him because he's either gonna put up or shut up.
Yeah. It's such a fun year for him.
Drake.
Get tape.
Yeah, Drake, you gotta get tape, man. I mean, everybody can throw on a green pasture with like your uncle and your sister, but once you get tape against teams who are prepared for you, then you can see what you're really made of.
Jake Unfiltered. Scroll down. Let's see. I don't want to go through.
You want to do Frederick?
Let's do Frank.
Where is Frank? Frank, you need to continue to get better. Frank, a lot of kids that are your age start to get a big head and think that they can just kind of be the varsity starter and succeed and go to college. You need to keep working. 100%. And I think your mechanics are going to need to take a huge hit here because you're going to hit a growth spurt and you're going to get stronger. And you need to make sure you don't start developing bad habits. And if you're playing other sports, don't be at this point.
There's not a lot of flag football.
Right, if you want to focus on football. But yeah, I mean, Frank is in a really good place.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Kano Patel.
Kano. Where is he? Oh, he is. Frank.
Jake Unfiltered. Turn off Grandma if you don't want to hear
Kano's
what he thinks.
Kano. You actually just texted me, Kano. Really, what I have to say to you is just listen to what I have to say. And if you have a question or don't understand or don't know what to do, ask and respond and say, and we will straighten it out for you.
Let's do 3 more. James Perrone.
Oh my gosh, I freaking love James Perrone. Where is James Perrone?
Somewhere.
Here he is. James Perrone. I'm a huge fan of you, James Perrone. James Perrone. What can I even say about you that's bad? I really like you, James Perrone. In order to help you, James Perrone, you just need to be in front of the right eyes with the right film. I would definitely do a chalk talk film so people can understand what's in your brain.
Cool.
I think James Perrone. VR training would be awesome for you. Just anything that's gonna get you reps and in front of the right people. Anthony Youngblood the second. Oh my gosh, Anthony Youngblood. The number one thing he needs is VR training.
And film. He needs to fix his tape.
Yeah. Definitely fix your tape because it's kind of weird looking. It's like foggy and looks wet for some reason. The number one thing you need is varsity tape. And I think Anthony Youngblood will be a high recruit somewhere in a couple of years. I mean, he's really good.
Amanda Rose Bedercher.
Amanda, you gotta start hitting your shots. That's it, hit your trick shots, get him in front of the right people.
Wait. Okay, professional Justin Arth.
Justin.
I'm not ending on Justin.
Justin Arth. Justin, I think you're one of the smartest quarterbacks on this list.
And provides a service. Man.
Yes, 100%. I think he's been through a lot and he knows a lot.
Yeah. But it's Jake Unfiltered.
Justin.
What would you help?
Justin, I think the one thing that you're missing is the wow factor when you throw the football.
Oh, the shotgun coming off.
I think that, I mean it's the only thing you're missing. I mean you can succeed. What?
Rico.
Yeah, if you could succeed, I mean
slash Rico Arth
right,
would
be on the Falcons. They would be a Falcons
oh
quarterback.
my gosh, it would.
It's just the truth.
Colton Polkjoy.
Colton. Grow, please. Grow definitely. Number 1, 2. Make sure your sister doesn't get you canceled. Make sure that your sister keeps.
Do you know what's funny? I looked up. Hold on, we're gonna end on this. That's good. Hold on, I'm gonna back this up for a second.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna back this up. Let's do this.
It ain't bragging if you back it up.
This is what we're gonna do. Just for a second. I wanted to see something.
See what?
Because remember we got hit with the entire town of Colton Polkjoyville.
Yeah, all of his boys were like, "Can you guys rank us? Can you guys rank us?" And we're like,
right, like
"Yeah, let me rank the backup left guard."
No, because then it was like, then my cousin is 6.
Yeah, well, yeah. Colton said he was gonna get us video. He never did.
I have a friend that was just born. You think?
Rank his crawling video.
Yes. Look at this. From Royal City, Indiana.
This is from where he's from.
The population was 861 in 2000.
Oh, and all of them texted us trying to get ranked for some random thing that they do.
Every single person.
They all know Colton Polkjoy, and they immediately reached out to us to get us to rank him.
This, where is it? Is the coolest town I've ever seen in my life.
We've done more rankings in that town than we have anywhere else in the world.
We've done more rankings than there are people in this town. Now, a lot of times what happens is 861 is like the downtown area, and then you pick up a lot of people around it. Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of people around it.
No, I mean, a couple of farms maybe.
There are apparently a lot of cattle farms. There's a lot of processing.
It definitely looks like it.
Going on there. There's actually a processing center, which I'm sure is, I love it, but I'm sure, oh my gosh, if you went in there, it'd be life changing.
Yeah, probably.
I bet this guy has $1 billion.
Marathon Gas?
Yeah. But I just found it fascinating that we actually got texted by every single person in one town. Yeah. And we love them for it.
Awesome.
So we started it. How do you feel? You feel like you have anything else that I don't want to limit you. You feel like you have anything? You feel like you have?
No, I don't feel limited. Well, it's kind of hard to do one of these after. I mean, if you didn't just rank.
Really? Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it's just. That's all I have to say about that.
We're getting Dan text coming in. Okay. That's it. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got American Radon for all your radon needs.